Hi everyone, welcome back to week 5. It's going to be awesome. So this week we are going to be discussing ad groups. Ad groups are essential in everything Google Ads. It goes with campaigns and it aligns with keywords, landing pages, audiences, basically everything that you can do on Google Ads. So the first thing you're going to need to do is log in to your Gmail account and then go ahead and sign on to Google Ads. And once you have done all that, you will end up on a screen that looks very similar to the Google Ads overview. After that, you're going to go ahead and scroll over to the left side of the screen and click on Google or ad groups. All right, so at the moment, there's no data, right? That's because we don't have anything in. So you're going to click on the plus sign, create ad group. And if you used my Hope House of Cott County, by all means, go ahead and click on that. Make sure it's inactive. You should have done that on week 2. It still should be inactive. I don't want you paying for anything. So go ahead and click on that, and then you'll be brought to the ad group webpage. So first thing you need to do is rename this ad group. Let's name it Test Group 1. You can name it whatever you want. We're just going to name it Test Group 1. Okay, the second thing you'll need to do is the people part. So who are we wanting to reach? This is our audience. This is the people. These are the people that, in my example for the Hope House of Cott County, are going to be interested in either more information about the homeless shelter or interested in volunteering, how they can get involved, what community activities are going on, anything kind of like that. So Google actually already recommends your targeted audiences. They already know. It's nonprofit. They have volunteer screening. It's giving to charity, and then you can also type in some. So let's go ahead. It is family focused. There's volunteer screening. It's a nonprofit. We're trying to fund it, give it to charity, donation services. Then you could also do ideas. So right here, after you just did search, you're gonna click on ideas and it will give you examples. It's not really childcare and education. There is financial planning, but it's not really the main facility. So we're going to scroll down. It's not really any of these. Okay, so really none of those ideas were exactly based on the homeless shelter. Okay, so you're going to go to browse. So go ahead and click on browse. Scroll back up. And when you click on browse, you're going to see this who are they, and it's just basically, like it says, detailed demographics of who you're trying to target. So click on that, and you could go on and say like everything about these people that you're trying to target. So are they parents? Well, they can be. They're probably parents of toddlers, preschoolers, grade schoolers. I mean, it really can be anyone, because it can either be volunteers, lots of parents and children get involved. And it could also be somebody that's wanting to stay at a homeless shelter. Marital status. Yep. They could be married. If it's going to load it. Let's see about education. Okay, we're going to click up on that. Okay, so they could be single, in a relationship, married. They actually can get this information off of Facebook. So just to let you know. Education. Yeah, college students. How many of you are needing volunteer opportunities? This is a great place to volunteer. And then also, it could be people like people that are homeless. Maybe they have a high school diploma and or a GED. They could have a bachelor's degree, advanced degree. Really, you're trying to target anybody because homelessness is not discriminate. And home ownership. Okay, so this one, click on both because you are trying to target volunteers as well. Okay, so basically everything's checked off for my example. But definitely look and think about if you have your own website, you might want to go ahead and kind of really dive into more demographics in them. Okay, so demographics. We clicked on all of it. We might take off like the top percentile just to have a more focus on who our main people are. Okay, targeting expansion. So targeting expansion is the reach of your ad based on how many you're selecting. So currently, it's actually saying I'm going to get 1.4 billion impressions. That's actually quite a bit. So you can actually add on more impressions if you're wanting to do more targeting, which would actually cost you more money. Specifically, I would just put it in the middle. If it'll let me put middle. Okay, do a little less in the middle. So on average, it's targeting about 710 million people. And this is what it's going to be reaching on a weekly basis. So now you already have a campaign created. So we're just going to do create campaign group. Okay, that's it. That's all I want you to do this week. Because it's going to lead into more activities throughout the week, and I don't want to overload you with all this information. So this week we just focused on creating ad groups. If you need any help, please let me know. If you're confused or have questions, let me know as well via email, and we will set up a Zoom meeting. Other than that, I will talk to you all next week.